honestly the one tool that's helping charities raise a lot more money. You know, really reaching the donors on a more personal level with their tailored donation amounts. So obviously I just wanted to kind of get a feel of if you've used personalisation before. I've asked a few of you so we can kind of run through this. Hands up if you've set up your appeal page already for Christmas. Okay, you haven't. And I just wanted to show you a couple of examples if you have or haven't seen how it works. This is what we just did for Arts Centre Melbourne, and they've put in their email dollar handle buttons. So this is what I'm going to show you today, and that links beautifully through to their appeal page. They've done a beautiful job of putting dollar handles in there. They've got a matched amount bar, they've got video, and this is how it looks when it is personalised. So their dollar amount and all their donors' details are in there with their email address. So yeah, makes things very simple and easy. We've just done a giving day for the Wombat Awareness Organisation on Wombat Awareness Day, which was fantastic. We raised over 100K for them. And you can see on their email, they have the buttons as well as the dollar handles, which is really nice. And it actually says where, it you know, tells them what they're going to get for their dollars, which is quite a nice little addition if you are thinking about that. I just wanted to show it to you because it was really successful. So there's 5 simple ways to set up personalisation. I've tried to make this really simple for you guys just to...
Sorry, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Will this cover sort of everything that that GiveEasy has to offer in terms of, like, say, EDMs in this case, or like, or will we also be talking about, say, SMS options and things like that?
We can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up your appeal page with the data through to an EDM.
Okay.
SMS works the same way, but we're just really starting off with really the data and how that works and how it merges into, and once you've got out the appeal page set up, everything kind of flows on from that.
Okay.
So about getting that right first. The rest, yes, I'm happy to stay on and talk about that as you need. But yeah, it all flows on for this. And this is my first point, is setting up your data is really essential. Obviously, you know, you guys, I'm sure, have beautiful spreadsheets with past donation amounts. And that's really crucial, obviously, for you guys to work on. I mean, as you work on your direct mails, you know, the past donation amounts are really crucial to understanding where your donors are at and what they've given in the past. So,
Please, do you mind if I ask a question just at that point?
Yeah.
What happens in the situation where there are donors that haven't donated before?
I'll show you on look, I think personalisation is brilliant for donors who have given an amount, but you can set the dollar handles yourself.
Okay.
So you can work out, that's why I showed the Wombat Awareness email, because they actually set those amounts. So it works across, you can set those dollar handles, but you'll see, I'll show you how it works across when you really have your high donors or your medium donors.
Okay.
It works across all.
Thank you.
So setting it up is important. The next one is setting up your appeal page, which hopefully you've all used on our system, which is pretty simple. I will run you through at the end of this presentation our new templates. I don't know if anyone's seen them, but we are making it a lot easier for you guys to set it up with kind of preset templates that we've got ready. We've got 2 Christmas templates. They're a lot more modern, easier to use. Then I'm going to run you through an EDM, setting it up. Not sure which system you guys are using. I mean, everyone uses different things. Campaign Monitor, MailChimp. Today I'm going to use MailChimp just because we use MailChimp, but they all kind of work the same with merging data. I can help you after this call if you're having problems with your specific mail provider. Then the next phase, which is the important one, is importing and merging your data. And then the last one, which is test, and test again. So I will just go into, just going to show you how I've set up our appeal page. Let me just share the screen with you. Okay, so this is the back end of GiveEasy, and I've set up a test appeal page. This works beautifully. I don't know if anyone has used kind of a merge field in your top banner, but I think it's a beautiful feature. So when you open, when you click the donation page and you see your name, it's very hard not to give. We have inserted ask 1, ask 2, ask 3. Now, everything I've done this morning, I've color coded just to show you, you'll see how it's all linked. So we've inserted, and anywhere, should I just mention, on our page is editable, and you can personalize any text on our page. So I've done in the banner, I've done above the donate today sign, I've done in the text bar. So you can really personalize everything. So we've got the ask 1, ask 2, ask 3 amount in the appeal page. I'm going to just stop sharing and share my MailChimp. Okay, so MailChimp is pretty simple. Here's my EDM setup. What I have done here is I've just set up an email, and as you can see, there's the merge fields. There's first name, amount 1, amount 2, and amount 3, and the click here buttons. And then I've added an extra button here, choose your own amount. Now I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the preview. So there my name comes up, and the dollar handles are specific to me. So donate $10 and click here, 20 and 30. I'll just scroll across to the next person, which is Jeremy, and you can see his dollar handles change to 20, 30, and 40. Now this is where the magic happens with personalization. So it's really simple to set up, and here's Sarang, and he's got different dollar handles. Easy as that. So I'll show you what it looks like when you click through. And there's the personalization. So his name comes in the banner, and there's his dollar handles. I've just color coded it here to show you. You don't need to color code it, but I've just shown you how it links in. And I'll show you how this is when you don't have a previous amount. The fields are all merged with their name and email address, but no amount. But you can see we've set dollar handles up there. So it's beautifully merged. Any questions? No? Okay, so.
Sorry, yes, I've got
yes.
a quick question.
Sure.
What about the appeal for people who've come to the appeal page not as a response to an EDM?
Through an SMS, or this is the power of this is more through EDMs and SMS, but a general donation page, it won't go through to this page. It will go through just your generic appeal page that you'll have to.
Yeah. So, is there a way, for example, if we're doing matching,
yes,
to combine personalized responses on the personalized appeal page and stuff that's come through the general appeal page and for that all to be matched and tabulated on the one page?
I'm not sure. I think it needs to be a separate page, because if someone is coming in not through an EDM, it just needs to be another appeal page, but it can all be linked. I'll come back to that, and I'll show you on the Give Easy back end how it would work.
Okay.
I'll come back to that. I'll just show you how easy it is to set up the data for this. For those of you who haven't used this, let me just share my screen with you again. Okay, so that is the data and how it's set up. So we can send you a template, first name, last name, email address, and then the amount one. And you can see that I've color coded it just to show you amount two. And these are the links that we generate for you, that you would put in. So you would merge amount one for your dollar handle of amount one. So I'll show you back to MailChimp how it would work. Okay, so
This is a silly question, but the links that you're linking to the three different dollar handles in the data, would that be to separate appeal pages, or would that be to the same appeal page?
Same appeal page.
Yeah.
It looks complicated, but it is literally as
easy. I assumed it would be the same, but because there were three, I was like, oh.
No, and that's where, you know, as long as you get the data, the spreadsheet worked out, and I color code it just because it makes it clearer for me, not to get mixed up, but as long as that's working and you merge it correctly, it's as simple as inserting your first name. I'm sure you've all done an EDM where you insert your first name. It's as easy as that. So I'll show you here live. Can you all see my MailChimp? Just checking. Okay. So I insert my tab here, and I go merge tab. And once I've loaded my data in, it will come up amount one, amount two, amount three, and amount link 1 and 2 and 3. So it's as easy as clicking that, and that becomes that link over there. And then you.
And where did the amount links come from?
So that's so when you insert, let me go back I'll show you. When you upload your list into MailChimp, and you upload your list, so your spreadsheet, can you see my spreadsheet here?
Not yet, no.
One sec. Okay, let me show you in MailChimp. So I've uploaded this test data for pearls. I've updated that spreadsheet. So what I recommend is for each appeal, you upload a new list and you rename it. So it's not, here's my general Give Easy clients list. I just added an extra spreadsheet. So here's my
yeah, no, sorry, I don't mean where did it come from, the data. I mean, where did you get it to put it into the data?
You mean the links? The
Correct.
generated links? We generate that. So let me just show you my spreadsheet again. Sorry, Zoom is terrible that you have to keep stopping. Can you see my spreadsheet?
Yep.
Okay, so these links here we give to you. So you give us a spreadsheet looking like that with all the headers, and we can send that to you, and we give you back a spreadsheet that looks like that. So we generate you unique URL links. If I take that link there and I just copy it and I paste it into a browser.
So that would be after we've created the appeal page, we would then let you guys know, and then you would create the unique URL. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Can you see my browser? So I've just copied that from Excel into a browser. And that's another way to test all your links. When we give you back an Excel spreadsheet, we just put it into a browser and test it. So it's as easy as that. It's really not complicated. You're just basically merging data.
Elise, just a quick question. And I've used these merge tags really successfully with Give Easy before, and I apologise because I was a few minutes late, but the merge data then to personalise the header or the text section, did you run through how to do that in the back end of Give Easy?
No, I can run through that with you. That's simple.
So you've done that already on this session?
I haven't. I can do that.
I think that would be helpful, because when we've done those merge tags before, it's personalised in the EDM. If I click on $10, it'll auto-fill my details and the $10, but I didn't then get Hi Carly on the donation page.
And I've added that into, and that's why we've created new templates. I don't know if you've seen in our back end our new templates.
Yep.
A lot of our charities don't know the capability of Give Easy. We can really do anything, and the beauty of Give Easy is we can really tailor the page. But I've added that in as a template to show people what they actually can do with their page and add that level of personalization to the page, because not many people are adding names to the banners, etc. And I think that's a feature.
Can that put? Am I still? Not on mute. Can that personalisation then? Does that have to be a separate donation to your general page? Because
say that again.
So if in the banner, for example, it says Carly, help us by giving now. Carly, comma, help us by giving now. If I just send, my call to action to the general page, it would be missing that autofill.
You can look, like all merge tags, you can have a fallback option. So we can help you do a fallback option. That's usually why we actually don't do. I have done in this example added a comma, but you should probably just think about that and take the comma out, so that if there isn't a name in your field, let's say you've only got a surname, it just says help us now instead of Elise help us now. So you just got to test it, and I'm always happy to look over your pages. We see hundreds of pages being set up and all kinds of things, so happy for you to send it through to me and say, can you have a look at this for me and see if it's working. So any other questions?
Elise, I must be missing something. So when the donor clicks on their personalised link, in terms of the back end, typically what would happen is we'd set up an EDM and it would be linked to our donate page, and boom, boom, the pathway's there ready to go. How does it work with Give Easy then? What payment pathway is being used for that donation to be processed?
On your page?
No, so the EDM that we set up.
Correct.
And that donor clicks on the button. Mm-hmm. Where does that button, what is that linked to? Is it linked back to
your appeal page?
To our appeal page.
Your appeal page. I'll just show you again.
Sorry, I must have missed something.
It's linked to the appeal page. That's the Give Easy appeal page. So
the Give Easy appeal page, right?
Yeah, because I got confused about that too, because there's the appeal page that you would set up on your website.
On our web page, yeah, that's right.
So that's the beauty about, so it all links back to the appeal page on the Give Easy page. So
got it.
That's the page that people link to.
Got it. Okay.
The donation. So I'm actually a second-time donor, so it's just a one-click donation.
And can I just double check, how is data integrity and privacy, how does that work with this platform?
It's 100% secure. I mean, we we just sent out 88,000 emails for the Wombat awareness. So we, you know, obviously high levels of security with us. So that's never an issue.
Okay.
And yeah, we do get asked that a few times, but it's never been a problem. And
Okay.
we don't actually send the emails out. You guys do. We just send you the links so that you can merge them into your document.
Thank you.
Other questions? No? I'm going to just show you quickly, Carly, I think you asked about how do the merge fields work on our appeal page. Can you see that? So we're happy to help with this, but it's on our new templates. It's really easy. If you bring up this template, it's already there. But anything that you insert these three, I don't know the technical terms in terms of RT tech, but if you insert those on either side of your lowercase merge field, it will merge with your data. So whatever is in your spreadsheet, if it's here, it says ask 1, ask 2, as long as there's those 3 brackets on either side, it will merge with that field in your spreadsheet. But we can help with that to make it easier for you. So I've just added it there, I've added it there, I've added it above the donate today, anywhere on your, you know, you can move this according to your image. I think it's really powerful to have it up here. It's really great. Does that explain it a little bit better?
Yes, it absolutely does. Yep, it absolutely does. No, I think that's great.
And have a look at our templates. Create a new template in our back end, and you'll see. I'll actually just share with you. I've got it in my presentation.
So I've already created my Christmas appeal in the back end, so I don't kind of want to set up a new template. But if we can just add those,
sure, definitely,
bracket-looking things,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I still recommend you going, even if you don't want to set up a new one, just set up one just to see what we've got on offer. So this is the screen that you'll come to on our back end when you say create a new appeal page. These are our new templates we've set up. We've refined them and made them a little bit more modern and slicker, but here's this is what you'll get actually all set up instead of a blank page. We've also got 2 Christmas ones, one with a Christmas countdown timer. We've now got a giving day one with matched giving. So literally you can set it up in minutes. Here's one with dollar handles already in. This is a close-up of one that's already set up for a giving day. So you'll go in and this will be the page, and obviously, you know, all the text. We've just given you banner image sizes, and we're really just making it really simple for you guys to set up in minutes.
Sorry, Elisa, these all available for all of us?
Yes.
In terms of our the package that we get with GiveEasy,
Yes.
there's no sort of limitations on availability?
Absolutely. And as we go, we'll develop more and more, because we develop things for charities specifically. Like we've just developed something great for a charity, and we want to put out that template to show all you guys, because it's always nice to get ideas from other charities and what they're using. They're using a feature, X amount of nights, so your dollar gives someone X amount of nights off the street, and we're putting that in. So yeah, some more features coming in, but yeah, all available for all of you guys. I don't know if I went through that too quickly, slowly. Any questions? We're about to end in 10 minutes, so I've got a few minutes if anyone wants to ask me any other question.
I've got a question just quite specific to the new, and it's quite tailored to me, but we use one of the advanced templates to set up our Christmas appeal, but you used to be able to move one of the sections into the header, so the donate panel used to be able to move up high. Is that still possible in those advanced templates?
So if it moves over the banner.
Yeah, so yeah, previously you've been able to move it up and down, and just
Yeah,
wondered if that was still possible.
I think so. I think in our old templates they are. We actually found that that wasn't working too well for our charities, so we disabled that functionality.
Okay.
We also just found with the new, slicker, more modern templates, it just looked better
Yeah,
below the
that's
banner.
fine. Okay, I'll just change. I just designed our header accordingly, so we'll just make some changes
Okay.
there. That's fine. Thank you.
But definitely open up our new templates, have a play with it, and you might, yes, you've set it up, but maybe you might want to use one of the new ones instead. Have a look. Anyone else? So you're all confident to use these?
I think from my perspective, because I don't look after the EDMs, we have a digital fundraising manager who looks after that side. So I'm mostly focused on direct mail and SMS. So you're saying that I know you were going to come back to that, but I don't know if that's the section now, but is it similar to set up the SMS? I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet, but in terms of the back end setup and everything, it's the same.
Exactly. It's obvious. Oh, I can't show you that now just because it's a separate section on SMS, a separate backend. But once you've got that, once we give you that merged data, that is your main spreadsheet to work off. So the same way you insert your merge field first name in SMS, you'll insert either of your merge fields in the SMS as well. Like if you know, so it works seamlessly across all your pages. So definitely give this information to your team, Sandra, about how it all works across the EDMs. Just so you know, I prefer learning live. That's why I offered this. But through our knowledge base in the back end, there's just do a search, and this is all there. If you get stuck.
Thank you.
We've seen that the use of personalized donation amounts, past donation amounts, is key to kind of just getting donors to really up their donations and donating quickly. So it's proven really successful for charities. So I urge you all to do it for Christmas, and you want to maximize those dollars coming in. It's such an easy way to really take your EDMs to that next level of personalization. And that's it. So if there's any other questions, please feel free to email me, call me, I'm available. But I wish you all luck. And you can see how really easy it is to implement. So any last questions before I say goodbye? No? Okay. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
You all for coming today. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.